Magandang gabi sa inyo lahat. So, ngayon naman, pag-aaralan naman natin ngayon about sa Korean letters. Okay, sa Korean letters. Okay, so, so yung iba parang na ano sila, parang syempre ibang language. So, iba yung ginagamit nila na letters. Yung tinatawag nila na sa Korean na Hangeul. Okay, so Hangeul. So, pag hindi kasi natin alam yung Hangeul or letters, it is very difficult na mag-continue tayo to study yung other parts of the language. So, yeah, so maganda na alam natin ibang Korean language, Korean words. But, yeah, so mas mabuti na alam din natin Korean letters because kung alam natin yon, so we know how to pronounce yung mga syllables and everything. Okay. So, don't think about yung maraming mga words, grammar, or anything until you can read and pronounce Korean letters and syllables. So sa iba't ibang language, even Japanese or Chinese or others, so meron tayong tinatawag na yung Romanized equivalents. Okay. So ano ba yung Romanized equivalents? So that is yung kung paano natin siya binibigkas. Although iba siyang character, so gumagamit tayo ng alphabet to pronounce yung words. So once you know how to read yung mga Korean alphabet, so you should completely abandon na yung mga romanizations sa tinatawag. So example natin is yung sa Korean, ang salitang school is Hakyo. Okay. So Hakyo. So ito yung nakita niyo yung Korean or Hangeul, and then you romanize na Hakyo. So this romanization, and then it means school. So once you learn Korean, so i-abandon nyo na yung paggamit ng romanization. Dapat alam nyo na yung Hangeul, and alam nyo na school yun. So Hakyo. Okay. So we will learn yung mga different syllables later on. So but first, we should study mga characters. So we should be seriously studying Korean characters. So pag memorize sa kanila, memorizing them at first is hard. So medyo mahirap. But it needs to be done. So, but luckily, fortunately, actually, secret lang natin to. Ang Korean language is a very simple alphabet. Very simple. Usually, they have 40 characters. And I guess kaya niya isang araw kaya yung pag-aralan. And in 1 week, kaya niya master. Unlike sa Japanese, Chinese, sa Japanese actually meron silang tatlong characters. Hiragana, katakana, and mas madugo yung kanji kasi they have thousands of characters. Same with Chinese kasi yung kanji is hiniram ng Japanese sa Chinese. Right? So, okay. So yung papakita ko sa inyo, these are the these are the Korean Hangeul, Korean characters. Okay, but they are not in alphabetical order. So, so no other way but i-memorize natin siya. Okay, but so ito yung part 1. So Korean letters part 1. So pag-aralan muna natin yung first set para hindi naman tayo ganun malito. Okay. So these are, pakita ko sa inyo yung first set of Korean consonants that you need to memorize. So actually there's no easy way to explain them, but you just memorize them. So tuloy na natin. So ito yung okay. So we have here yung mga words sa yung parang ganyan. So ka and is na, ganito is ta, kana, ta. Pag minsan it also sounds as ti, kana, ta, or ta. And then yung parang ganon is R or L. So actually it is very difficult to write in English kasi yung Koreans and Japan actually they have some trouble pronouncing the R and L sound in English. So because yung sound ng R and L usually is in the middle of them. So they have very difficult to pronounce R and L. Okay, so yung sound is halfway of R and L. Okay. So yung ka actually in Korean, sometimes it's also pronounced ga, letter G. Okay. So it depends sa nagpo-pronounce and it depends dun sa nagsasalita. Kasi it's between K and G. Yun naman ta or tada. So sometimes, yeah, it's the middle of them also, depende rin sa sasalita. And then yung R and L, yun din. So, midway. So, walang very exact sound. Okay. Alright. Okay. So, okay. Ganun din naman sa English, di ba? Yung may mga English speaker na iba-iba yung way ng pagsalita, iba slang. Alright. And other things, even in Filipino. So, iba-iba din tayo ng way ng iba-iba ng punto. So, that's also in Korean. It's also like that. So, anyways, we have to memorize them. Okay, so next, okay, so I will show you, these are the basic vowels you have to know. And again, so whatever you can memorize the English representation, or yung Romanize, pakita ko sa inyo Romanize. So yung first is E, E, and then A, O, U, E, U, and O. Okay. Alright, so these are the first consonants. Actually, may second batch pa yan later. Okay. So in here, okay, I will show you. So the first three vowels are drawn vertically. So yun, pababa. So very important siyang malaman kasi yung the way we write the Hangeul will affect pababa yung vowel or pahiga. And then yung right side or yung right side niya are drawn horizontal. So nakahiga. So, yeah. So yung mga palang is E, yung vertical is E, A, and O. Ibaba, U, and O. Okay, so yung ones on the left are drawn vertically, ones on the right are horizontal. Okay. So, okay. So let's take a look kung paano siya ginagawa. So, take note na yung Korean is written in blocks. Parang block eh. That make one syllable. So, makikita nyo ay okay, so one block always has exactly one syllable. So, yung blocks are usually drawn into this way. Yan, nakita nyo? Yung mga numbers. So, yung mga important rules. So, yung mga important rules to know the basic structures. So, yung number 2 dito is always vowel. It's always vowel. And then yung 1 and 3, and sometimes may 4 pa dyan, okay, are always consonants. Always vowel. Okay. So yung blocks, di ba nakita natin yung horizontal or vertical. So yung blocks containing horizontally drawn vowel, yung mga horizontal na pahiga pala, are always drawn in one of these two words. So ganito yung pattern. So later, we will represent letter para ma-visualize nyo. At yung naman mga blocks containing vertically, yung patayo, drawn vowel are always drawn in these two ways. Okay? Okay, kung vertical. Okay. Again, yung 2 is always vowel. Okay, 1 and 3 are consonant. Okay. So now, alam niyo na yung mga rules na to, it's just a matter of, parang puzzle. Lalagay natin yung mga consonants and vowels together to make blocks. And it composes one syllable. For example, yung salitang Bob. For example, Bob in Hangeul. Okay. So, yung Bob, okay. So, ano yung vowel ng A? A is vertical. I-review nyo, vertical. Okay. So, we will use 1, 2 or 1, 2, 3. Okay. Since yung ano natin ends in consonant, yung Bob, so B sound, so we will use 1, 2, and 3 sa baba. Okay, this pattern. Alright. Okay, and then we will place yung B sa una, yung number 1, yung A in the middle letter, and then yung ending letter is B, doon sa baba. So, Bob. And yung B sound, actually, sometimes is B sound din, is pop. Okay, so it depends din sa ano. Sa Korean kasi gano'n, in the middle way. So, depende sa ano kasi. Pero usually, yung, for example, yung rice, we say pop. Okay. So, P sound. Ayun yung medyo nakakalito. Okay. So, for example, okay, so we have the word can. K-A-N. So, we use, yeah, ganito. So, can. So, since A is vertical vowel. So, how about yung pop? Okay, pop means love in Korean. So, okay. So, nakapanood na ba kayo nung extra ordinary attorney Wu. So yun. So he sabi ni attorney Pop Yohaheyo. So yun, Popol Yohaheyo. She loves the law. Okay, si Popol Yohaheyo. So yung Pop, yan. So, okay, since yung O sa vertical vowel, okay, this is how you write it. Okay. And then yung next, for example, paano naman sulat natin? For example, Ju. Okay, we have yung J and U sound. Okay. So later, ipag-aralan natin one by one yung mga consonants. Okay. And yung Ho, okay, yung H sa kanila is ganito. Parang may sombrero. Ayan. Yung may mga sombrero na sa mga Korean novela. Then O, this is Ho. Alright. Okay, great. Okay, so itong following tables, I will show you mga letters presented here. So, imamatch natin sa bawat consonant and vowel to make a syllable. So, this is yung mga word without yung final consonant sound. Okay. So yung final consonant sound, I will show them some tables later on. Okay. So, for example, so in here, yung B and E, we say B, and then B plus I is ba, B plus O is bo, B plus U is bu, B plus U is bu, B plus O is bo. Okay. So, B, ba, bo, bu, bu, bo. Okay. How about yung next one? G. Okay. So, G, ja, jo, ju, ju, jo. Alright. Yung next naman is T, ta, to, tsu, tu, to. Alright. And then ki, ga, go, ku, gu, go. Alright. And then next one is si, sa, so, su, su, so. And then next one is mi, ma, mo, mu, mu, bo. Okay, next one. Ni, na, no, nu, nu, no. And then yung H, he, ha, ho, hu, hu, bo. Okay, and then next one. Ri, ra, ro, ru, ru, ro. Okay, gets? Okay, di ba madali lang? Okay. So look at the table. So madali lang. Pinipair lang natin yung mga consonants and vowels. Right. So okay. So and then paano naman yung mga may final consonant sounds? Okay. So we have yung final consonant sound na P. Kasi pwedeng P or B. So okay. So for example, yung first one is P or B. So we have so P, pop. Okay, so yung salita nilang pop is actually rice. Okay, so yung rice, and then pop is loaf, and then we have poop, and pop. Okay, and then next one is jeep. Yung actually in Korea sa kanila, yung house means jeep. Okay, and then we have jap, chop, chu, chu, chop. Okay, next one. Okay, T, tap. Okay, tap actually means answer. Yeah, tap, to, su, su. Okay. But in G and K, keep, cap, go. Go means spear. Okay. Keep, go, go. And then yung S, si, sa, so, su, su, so. Okay. Letter M, mi, ma, mo, mu, mu, mo. Right. Letter N, mi, na, no, nu, nu, no. Right. Next one is hip, hap, hop, hoop, hoop, hoop. Hop, sorry, hop. Okay. The next one is re, la, ro, ru, ru, ro. Okay. Okay, great. Okay. Okay, so this final syllable P. And then, okay, so we have final syllable G. Okay. So yung G sa kanila parang nagiging T sound. So yun yung mga patchin. And like that is sa baba is patchin. Okay. So for example, we have, first one is Pete. Pete means kanila is low. Pete, pat, pot. Pot is cherry. Hood, hood, pot. Okay. And you have Jeet, chat, jot, jit, jut, jot. Alright. Then next one, teeth, tat, tot, toot, toot, tot. Okay. Then heat, cat, got, coot, coot, got. Okay. The next one is see, sat, sot, su, su, sot. And then letter M, meet, mat. Yeah, mat kanila is yung parang right. Okay. And then we have mot, mut, mut, mot. Okay, then letter N, meet, nat. Nat means daytime. Then not, nut, nut, not. Okay, letter H, heat, hat, pot, hoot, hoot, pot. Okay, last one is read, rat, rot, root, root, rot. Okay, alright. And next one is the final consonant key sound. Okay, so we have tick, back, hawk, hoot, book. Okay, book means north. That's why in North Korea we say Bukhan. Bukhan is Korea. Bukhan means North Korea. Okay, and then alright, and then book. Right. And then key sound. Okay, we have cheek, jack, drop, chuk, chuk, drop. Okay. Letter T is tick, tack, hawk, tuk, talk, tuk, talk. Right. And then the next one is peak, cat, gawk, cook. Cook means cold, especially North Pole. Then we have cook. Cook means soup. Okay, means nasabi natin na cook su, yan, soup yun. Or country, for example, Hangeul. Hangeul means yung Republic of Korea. And then we have gong, it's a piece of music. And then also we have shik, sak, sok, soup, soup, sok. Meek, mak, mok, mook, mook, mok. Mok means neck, okay, or throat. Okay. And then we have neek, knack, knock, nook, nook, knock. Right. And then we have hick, hack, hawk, hook, hook. Right. Then we have leak, knack, lock, look, look, knock. Okay, yeah, so that's how we pronounce it. Next part, again, next is the S sound. After the S sound, magiging siyang parang T sound. Actually, kapag nasa budget. For example, this is usually dapat ito piece, di ba? Pero magiging siyang pit. Pit means comb, supply. And then we have pat, pot, put, put, pot. Right. And then we have cheat, chat, jot, toot, toot, jot. Okay. We have teeth, tat, tot, toot, toot, tot. And keep, cat, got. Got means thing. For example, you say egot. That means that thing. Okay, egot. E means this, and got. Egot. Okay, and go good, good. Got. Got means place. Okay, jogot. That place, like that. Got. So got. Okay, may iba sila ng pronunciation. Diba, S is, yung S naman is sit, sat, sot, sit, sit, sot. And meat, mat. Mat is taste. Okay. And then mot. Okay, mot is stylishness. So, pag sinabi natin moshita, moshiso, so it's, guwapo. Yan. Or cool. Yan. And then mot. And then we have mot. Nut. Nut, mot. Mot is to do something for example, chalmot hetta is parang mali yung ginawa. Okay, so right, so that's, and then we have neat, nat, not, nut, nut, not, and then heat, hat, hot, hit, Hoot, hot. Then lead, lad, lot. Loot, loot, lot. Right, okay. And the next one is N sound. Okay. So we have here pim, pam. Pam is night. And then bomb, boom, boom, bomb. Bomb is spring. Spring, bomb. Okay, we have next one is Jim. Jam. Jam is sleep. Okay. So and then Jom. Jom is point or dot. Okay. So Jum, Jum, Chom. Alright. Chom. Okay. Chom means parang slide. Okay, and then Tim, Tam, Tom, Tum, Tum, Tom. Okay. And then Kim. Yung Kim is usually affiliated ng mga Korean pa Kim, but Kim is like also seaweed. Right? So okay. So for example, kimbap. Yung kimbap is yung rice na may seaweed. Kimbap or kimbap. And then kam is feeling or persimmon. We have kum. Kum is gold. Kum. Alright. Then we have sim. Sam. Som. Okay, som. Okay, som means island. Okay, som. And then som. Okay. And then we have mim, mam, mom. Mum, mom. Mom is bad. Okay. And then nim, nam, nom, num, nom, nom. Nom is a guy. Yeah, nom. And then him. Him is power. Pag sinabi ng mga Korean na him ni sayo, means ni sayo means give power. Means parang okay, so parang go on. Keep it up. And then we have ham, tom, hum. Then we have lim, lam, lom, lu, lom. Right? It's an M sound. So we have the N sound. Okay, N sound. We have ping, ban. Ban is half. Sinabi natin ban. It means half. And then bon, it means number of times. For example, hanbon. Hanbon means one time. Two bon means two times. Some bon means three times. Diba? Bun is minute. Bun. Yung bun tayo pag minsan, parang tao, number ng tao. Sabi natin, il bun, isang tao. Il means one. Later on, I will teach you yung mga number in Korean. Na ginagamit natin. Actually, they use two types of numbering. One is Chinese and the other one is Korean numbers. Okay. And they also have the bon. Okay. And we have the Jin, Chan. Chan is glasses. We have John before John. The Jun, and John. Okay, we have Tin, Tan, Ton, Tun, Ton. Ton is money. Money. Yeah. So okay. And then the skin, Can, Gong, Kun, Tun, Gon. Then Shin is God. Then San is mountain. For example, Halasan. It's Hala mountain in the Jeju Island. Okay, ganun, San. And then, alright, so it's Son. Okay, Son, Sun, Son. Son is hand. Right? And then we have Min, man is only. And then Mon, Moon. Moon is door. Mon. We have Ni, Nan, Non. Noon is ice. Pwede ding snow. Noon. And then Non. Non is rice pan. Then Hin, Han, On. Hun, On. And last one, Bin, Lan, Ron, Lin, Run, Ron. Okay, great. Okay. The last one is the L sound. Okay. So in here we have, okay, so we have Bill, Pal is good. Ball, bull is fire, and ball. You have Jill, child means jewel. For example, sinasabi nila lagi na ko rin child henta. Yeah, so, and child henta means you did well. And then Joel means temple. Then Jewel is line. Joel. And Pil, Tal is noon. Okay, or month. Sorry, month. And then Tol, Tool, and Tol. Tol means rock. Tol. And Kiel is road. So makita niyo yun sa mga Korean street. For example, blah blah blah, Kiel is road. And Kal, Tol is form of writing. Pero Hangeul. Okay, then pool. Okay. We have shield. Shield is room. Pag may nakita kayo ng mga rooms, for example, may lagi sa shield. It's room something something. We have sal is age. Also rice. Means rice. Then we have sol. Sul. Sul. Okay. Sul or alcohol. And so. Okay. So yeah. So yung mailing mag-inom ng sul. So for example, yung soju. Yan is kind of soup. Diba? Meal. Meal is wheat. Yeah, mal. It's a speech or speaking. Diba? Mall. Mall. Noon. Mall. And then we have kneel. Now is daytime. And then noon. Noon. Noon is always. And then noon. No. Alright. And then for each hill, hal, all. Cool. 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 All. Lil, lalo, ru, du, lo. Okay, great. So these are yung mga final consonant sounds. Korean. Okay. So not all syllables meron siyang katupos ng words. Some of them walang meaning. But there are some syllables na meron na siyang meaning. Okay. So that yung na-discuss natin. Okay, so maybe that's it for this lesson na muna. So hopefully, hindi pa kayo na-confused. So in the next lesson, we will looking for some more Korean letters. So at this point, I suggest you practice making mga blocks as possible on your own. And ang pinaka-the best is to memorize everything na na-discuss natin for a few days. Then make sure you understand before, madali lang naman yan. So few letters you can do. Okay. So fight it. Okay. Alright, so see you po guys.